Good morning, YouTube. I'm the City Prepper. Today is Wednesday, October 29th. The headline of today's video was not to be fear porn, but to give you the realization of what is to come the next few days. So, today is the 29th, as I just stated. We are 3 days away from EBT not being funded. Food stamps, WIC, SNAP, whatever you refer to it in your area. There is indication from Republicans that they will not budge on this because of the budget and they will not fund this. It is up to the individual states. Most states are broke or near broke and not receiving federal funding as the result and will not be able to fund this. They are fully aware of the ramifications of the bad actors that receive these benefits, and it doesn't seem that they're going to budge on the matter whatsoever. So what does that lead you to believe? Either A, that they know that they're going to loot, rob, steal, and do all this other crazy stuff, and they don't care, or they want this to happen. Regardless, you need to be prepared in the event of that situation. A lot of videos are online talking about, we're gonna get ours. You better keep your doors locked. That is true. That I can tell you from being in New York City for all these years. You should, at the minimum, make sure that your doors to your house and your car are locked at all times. That is a way to protect your property. Two, if you are coming out of your house with coming into your house with groceries, beware of your surroundings. I cannot stress that enough. You're going to have people that are going to be violent and want to do anything to either A, get your groceries, or B, get your money. So be aware of your surroundings. Make sure your house and your car, your apartment, whatever, is locked at all times, and try to get this stuff done ahead of time. I would avoid the grocery stores or any of these big box stores at all costs, and hopefully this will blow over without an issue. But there's no indication that it's going to. I feel in the next few months it's going to continue to progressively get violent in this country, more so than we're seeing. And it's going to put us in a situation like I've been talking about all along, that we're going to be in an insurrection act and or a martial law. Do I think there's a high probability of this? No. But I think that the situation is presenting itself that this is definitely a real possibility now, more so than there has been in the past. So continue to prep, continue to stock up. You really need these things, your items. You better get them now, especially if you are dependent on certain medications. I would make sure you are stocked up on them in the event that this turns really left and becomes a disaster. You don't want to be caught leaving your house and going into these stores. Also, gold and silver has dipped. I would say significantly. I believe gold was the highest $4,600 an ounce. It's now, at the time of this video, I believe below 4,000 still. Silver too. Silver was high to mid 50s, is now in the high 40s. This might be the relief you needed to then jump into that market. Again, this is not financial advice. Do not take that whatsoever, but it might be a smart idea if you are in the market for certain things to continue to look at this trend. This might be that relief you need. What else? Hurricane Melissa is wreaking havoc in the Caribbean right now. I believe Jamaica was getting the direct hit first, and Hurricane Melissa is turning out to be a big bitch of a storm. So if you are in the Caribbean right now, probably pray for you. I had no other words than that. Hopefully you have the necessary supplies to weather this storm and get through it relatively unscathed, but it's definitely not a good thing. So please watch out for that. Please pray for those that are affected by this and continue to prepare. That's the only way you're going to be able to have that tactical mindset, that tactical physical advantage, is to prepare. Other than that, there's nothing else I can relate to you right now. There's supposedly the AI-3 Atlas comet coming towards the our solar system, or in our solar system, coming towards the Earth, and I believe it's near the sun either today or tomorrow. And supposedly, if it speeds up in the next 24 hours, we're gonna know it's not a comet. It's gonna be an extraterrestrial ship. So just food for thought. I know right now I don't necessarily believe that, but just food for thought. I've talked about in the past Project Bluebeam. If you haven't heard it on here, then maybe look that up. But that's all I have for you today. Hopefully, you guys are joining Patreon. Patreon, we're getting to break down the videos on here to go more in depth about the things I can't necessarily say on here. And it starts at $2.50 a month. That's it, $2.50, less than a cup of coffee, to hear a more in-depth perspective on things you should do, shouldn't do, how things are going. And it's definitely a wise investment if you appreciate this channel. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for further.